it's productivity control, where people can work instead of reading spam, do stuff privately. Most companies expect people to work, don't fool around in networks. So it's very important to talk to the guy about we can do productivity control. Don't talk about not always talk about security. Network intelligence. You sell a product, protect them. Does somebody needs to redesign a network? No. It's intelligent, it can do routing, it has some high availability options in all different products. You don't need to buy extra. It's already inside. You can do multiple things without redesigning the whole network. With other vendors, sometimes you need to redesign the network. It's costing money and time and risks that something goes wrong. And of course, client integrity. You can see by reporting what's going on by this customer, by the end user, what's going on the web builder, what's going on the spam. And of course, also important, because of the self-service portal regarding spam, it's very easy for people to use the self-service portal to see what's going on their mail, instead of calling help desk, making laws, procedures, how to get this mail out of the mail system from the protector itself. So very easy, very important. And some other vendor solutions, you get a manual to tell the end users how to work. And of course that's a waste of time. Then some people talk about proxy solutions. The thing is, proxy has the issue that it's not designed to get away for threats. It's only designed for speed and this kind of stuff, and logging. So you will see the products are mainly will struggle on memory thing. Also memory things, because they are flash. They don't have a hard drive. We just check real time, no problem. And the data comes through. We do check, control, and network resolution. And of course, be bidirectional. So we see coming in, stuff going out. Due to multiple databases which are updated from the update server, we keep a track of threats. So we see something going wrong, we update the database, and the intrusion prevention database is a little connected to the penetrator database. Something happens there, we know it on the other side of the protector as well. So it's get updated, and then you have less problems regarding new stuff. Very often people buy the box because of the spam solution or the web filter. But it's also important to tell about the intrusion prevention service. Sometimes it just runs, just informs you. But on my experience, it also, in many companies, like resellers, take control of the network of the company from other companies. In most cases, intrusion prevention also provides information if something is misconfigured or talking too much, like a printer shouting all over the place. It also provides you with information where you can just make things more secure, because it's giving you information something needs your attention. So it's not always directly a threat, but you can see stuff like somebody is configuring a router with TFTP. You just can read the TFTP password, and it warns you this is not secure. Don't stop it. Just informs you TFTP connection to a firewall or a router is insecure traffic. So you can think about it, figure out the firewall can be upgraded by new firmware, and you can do it by HTTP. Yeah, so it's also a bit of warning system, and you can make money out of it if you tell the customer this is not of your concern, but you can help this customer help this to solve this solution. And if it's not in your contract, you can charge him a bit more. On the productivity side, as I mentioned, we have a whole list of applications where we can say, okay, just block it or control it a bit. Stuff like instant messaging, you can say, okay, I will block file transfer, but I allow the file instant messaging itself. But you will gain control. That's the more important thing. somebody wants to infect the end user, if the spyware is already infected because it's a laptop taken from home, it's already infected, it will help you. And first of all, it blocks spyware traffic from the laptop out to the internet, and of course it warns you. You need the system needs attention to get the system cleaned. Okay, the typical list again. So the thing is, solutions are not equal. So I experience very often that people tell me they take a product and they compare it with this SecPoint product, and they say, okay, this costs €1,000, this is 1,500, so it's more expensive, and they think it's the same. But it's not. The way of typical UTM tip protection, it's less, so it's not comparable. No? If you don't mention this, the customer will just stay focused on the price and then has good reasons to not buy. Then the other part. Then the other part. I talked about threats coming from the internet. The other part is the human factor. The guys inside the network going out. Also, here statistics show that people fool around on the working place. Yeah, they look at websites, they email their friends, and of course this is not helping productivity of companies. In some cases, people know they need to figure out to get rid of their spam problems. But it can help you to tell the customer this is an issue too. Yeah? The customer will see, okay, if my employees can work, they're protected, cannot fool around, it's a benefit for the company itself, for the guy who's paying the bills. That's figures not out of the sky, they were brought by Gartner. It's also shown that people just look on a website and do a lot of things, and they even stick money onto it. If you talk to a customer saying, make a little calculation, I have another presentation where I talk about calculation, and I say, a company of five people. Yeah? They spend half an hour spam reading at the morning, play around half an hour at the rest of the day. Let's say you can get €50 out of every person per hour. Eventually, if I will calculate a very small period in the year from 20 weeks, it's 50,000 euro, 50,000 euros lost of non-productivity. If you tell that to the end user, you'll get a cup of coffee, because he now understands it's not always a matter of getting rid of the threats or solve an issue. It's also keep control of what's happening. And due to the fact it's known, you need to point out to this first customer, this is happening. Although if the company is small or big, doesn't really matter. People do this, and sometimes they can do it in a polite way, but in most often cases they don't. And at the end, we do a lot of things. We look mainly on the content. That's why we have this multi-user sites. It works behind every firewall. So on customers which already have firewall, and the first pictures I showed, who thinks they are fully protected, we can just join the firewall and grab this last piece of security checks. No problem. Don't replace any of those products. Just keep them there and add on. So it's not a matter of you need to replace another product, which is also negative.